Welcome to class. Welcome to your practice. All right. You want to say hi? Let me set this up first. You might want to get my mic.
It's okay. No, it's yours. Hi, guys.
We're just setting up everything before we
We
start.
can hear you.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to class. Welcome to your practice. My name is Irayan. If this is your first time to do a class with me, welcome to class. If you have been, if you're here because you have been on my channel for like all of the videos that I post here, welcome. What do you call this? I think it's super baba. No, what do you think? Yeah. This is my first time to stream, so please bear with me while I make some changes. Um, Yeah, wait, let me just go here so that I can fix because I think it's more on the floor rather than my whole face. There you go. I think that's better. There you go. So welcome to class. What we're going to do today is we're celebrating Liwa Strength and Movement's second anniversary. So yes, we've been here for 2 years already. So this is my partner. He also has a YouTube channel. It's the Justin Lee Method. I'll put it there in the comment below. Please, if you want, you can follow him as well. So today we're going to do two classes. The first one is for me, which is a power vinyasa flow. It's an open level one, so if this is your first time to do a yoga practice, I hope you can bear with me as I do some. It's not going to be as intensive as it will be like what we usually do in the classes, but we're going to try to flow as smooth as we can, all right? And then later at 9:45, it's going to be animal flow. If this is your first time to do animal flow class, Justin will be here to guide you in all of the movements that you're going to do. So again, please do come in the two classes that we're going to do today. All right, and then the questions will come later after this class. So it's going to be a 30-minute class. So please hold on to your questions, and then you can just put them on chat so that we can answer them the best way we can later on. Yeah? Did I miss something?
No, it's good. It's
No?
good.
You're
It's
good?
good.
All right. So let's go and start your practice. Go ahead and find your props. I have my mat here with me. I have two blocks as well. If you feel like you need more, like your yoga straps or maybe thick books or pillows or bolsters, just put them on the side so it's easier for you to grab. Yeah, just a quick introduction on who I am. My name is Irain. I am a Vinyasa yoga teacher. I am certified to practice and teach Ashtanga, Yin, Hatha, breathwork, and meditation. So, but my favorite one, which is of course my personal practice as well, is Vinyasa. And some of my videos here are advanced Vinyasa flow as well. So if you are an advanced flowist and you have been here on all of my videos, thank you so much for being here and taking all of my classes. I do see all of the comments that I see or you post on my videos. I'm hoping that I get to practice more and I get to post more classes for you. And yeah, so for today, we're celebrating this wonderful, humble space that we are at. This is in a beautiful surf town in the Philippines. It's Liwa. It's Liwa, actually. We've been here for 2 years. This is where my partner and I met. Is it two? 2 years ago? Almost 3 years ago. And he stumbled upon this space and he renovated it, and then we turned it into this space that we can teach yoga, movement, and if ever, if you're coming from not in the Philippines, you're coming from somewhere else, and you feel like going to the Philippines, feel free to come here, message me. Let's go and flow here in this space. We'll manage to get you here. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go and start your practice. Let's go find yourselves in a Virasana. So if this is your first time to do a class, I usually challenge my students to not look that much on the screen, but rather listen to my voice. So if you're practicing on your Bluetooth headphones, feel free to put them now so that you can just follow my voice so it's easier for you. All right? Just a quick sound check. Love, do you think they can hear me? Because I don't know if they can hear me. That one doesn't have a sound. Wait, let me check it for a bit, just so you can see you can hear me. Um, Here. Yeah. Quick check, mic test. Yes. Like from the mic, yes? All right, great. Okay, so let's go start in your Virasana. If this is your first time to do a yoga class, take your knees on a kneeling pose, tuck the toes, and then slowly sit down on your heels like this one. So this might feel intense for some. Grab your block, place them in the middle of your ankles if you feel like this is too much, or just untuck the toes and take a seat like this one. Yeah? So find a way to notice how your ankles are opening. If you feel like you're not pressing on the pinky toes or the second, third, fourth, fifth toes, you can slowly slide the ankles, the heels onto the side so you can make sure that everything is pressed opened wide. And as slowly collect your hands at the center, palms facing up or palms facing down, up to you. And then feel free to close your eyes here for a few moments, finding a way to just nourishing every single part of the body right now, finding gratitude for every single thing. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice how the inhales and the exhales come in and out of the body, cultivating this warmth. Noticing how you feel as of this moment. Creating an intention for today's practice. My intention for today is I am grateful for this wonderful space that has been cradling me for almost 3 years now with my movement. I am grateful for my partner for being here with me. I am grateful for my sacred space for cultivating this inner work that I've been working on. I'm grateful for every single being surrounding me right now, the gods and goddesses of my clan, my grandparents, my parents, my family, my siblings, every single being surrounding me. And most of all, gratitude for my amazing body for showing up in this practice, for holding me tight, for carrying me through. Gratitude, my mind, my heart. So notice what feels subtle or something that is strong right now, and be with that intention as it guides you with a breath towards your journey today. Whenever you're ready, come back center, come back to your present moment for this time being. Begin to bring awareness on the eyes and open them up. Softly land yourself back in your present moment. Take your hands here forward, untuck the toes, and then slowly sit down on your heels. If that was too much, take a drum roll on the toes. Yes, and then slowly take a sit. Open the thighs and the glutes out wide so you can sit down on the sit bones rather than the flesh in the bum. Slowly take your hands forward, up, and on the exhale, bend the elbows to the sides. Palms are gonna look to the sides here. Touch the booty at the back. Expose the heart, maybe drop the head. Let's do that one more round. Inhale, swing forward, up and around. Bend the elbows as you exhale. Take it all out. Maybe open the mouth, drop the head. One more round. Lengthen hands, reach up high. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart. Very nice. Clasp your hands forward, find your eagle arms. Left hand on top, right arm at the bottom. Bend onto the elbows, backs of your hands or all of your palms. Elbows reaching forward, fingertips to the sky. Notice how the heart inflates at the back. Breathing in for 3, 2, and 1. Unclasp your hands, take it to the back as you exhale. Ripple back, touch the booty, drop the head. One more round, just like that. Swing your arms forward this time. Right arm on top, left arm at the bottom. Find your full bind or half, up to you. Eagle arms, reaching your elbows forward, fingertips to the sky. Inhale for 3. Inflate the back of the heart. 2. Last one. And then let's release. Unclasp your hands, take it to the back. Awesome. Come back center. Let's go find your tabletop. So Find your all fours position here. Shoulders stack on your wrist. Open the fingers out wide. Hips stack onto the knees. Tuck or untuck the toes. Up to you. Again, if the Virasana was intense still, drum roll on the toes. If your mats are too thin for today, grab the side. Plug it to the sensor. Take your joints there, your knees, your wrists, so you can double them good. So it's really up to you if your mats are good. Let's go and find yourself back at the sensor, doing your cat and cow. On your inhale, let's go rise. Tailbone to the sky, belly drops down, heart reaches forward, gaze above the horizon. Exhale, round the back to your cat. Tuck the tailbone, ribs in, chin to chest. Press with all of your hands. One more round. To your cow, tailbone up, belly down, heart reaches forward, gaze up. Exhale, around the back to your cat. Tuck the tailbone, belly in, gaze in between the legs or towards your belly button. One last round. Inhale to your cow. Exhale, round the back to your cat. Yes, come back center, neutral on the spine, swing the hips side to side. We're gonna flow really fluid today, so making sure you're aware on how to open and stretch your body. Good. Come back center. Once you're ready, find your puppy pose for a few moments. Take your hands forward. Hips still stack on the knees. Let's go and try your forehead down to the ground. Or if you want a little bit more, gaze forward, chin down. Allow the collarbones to really touch your heart to touch the ground, if that's possible. Take your arms wide if this is so much on the shoulders today. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's ripple forward to your cobra. Tuck the tailbone, lift the arms, take your hips, your belly, heart down to the ground. Hands beside the chest or towards your lower ribs. Turn them out as if your thumbs are pointing to the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders down and back. Take your feet wide. Now I want you to activate your legs. Whenever we do any kind of back bend, press the tops of your feet. The pinky toes are down to the ground. Lift the knees. Notice how your legs are so active. Hamstrings are engaged. Glutes are strong. Roll the shoulder down and back. Lift from the heart. Engage everything in. Exhale, release. Heart, forehead down. Let's do that one more round. Roll the shoulders down and back. Open up the heart. This time, press even more. Tuck that toes hip width distance. Land yourself to your first downward facing dog. Any kind of movement that supports you in your down dog. Bend the knees one by one. Swing the hips side to side. Notice how the movement is in line with what your body needs, not what I'm looking like. So be it, if this is your first time to do a down dog, you want to press on all of your hands. Elevate the shoulders first towards your ears, and then once it's there, cave them in as if your armpits want to see each other. Yeah? And then with your heels, if this is on the ground, that's good. If it's not, it's fine. Take your heels up. Softly bend the knees here towards the heart. Lift your hips up to the sky. And then slowly internally rotate the inner thighs. So it's like your inner thighs are rolling towards the back of the mat. So there's a slight booty tooch. And then as you're craving in your armpits, you want to make sure that you're gazing down, gazing in between the feet, or gazing towards your belly button. Last 2 here. Last one. Awesome. Gaze in between your hands or even farther front. Heels up, bend the knees, make your way towards the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen the spine, open the throat, look forward. Exhale, release, fall down. Roots to rise slowly here. Bend the knees, hinge from the hips, curve the back like a cat. Every single vertebrae. Wake them up. As you rise, ground from your heels. Once you find your peak, open the palms to the side. Lift your hands up and overhead. Gaze follows the thumbs or Bahastasana. Exhale, hands and pray to your heart. And then slowly to the side, Samastiti. Very nice. Take both of your hands towards your heart. Close your eyes for a few moments and slowly, just naturally notice how you breathe and notice how you feel. The first part of the practice, let it be an awareness that in every single asana, in every single transition and flow that we're going to do today is in accordance with how you want to honor your body, your journey for today's practice. Not what you should be looking like, but really being aware of how you're breathing, being aware if it's too much or you want to go for more, and really finding gratitude in every single part of your body, your mind, your heart, for showing up in your practice today. That is what we want to cultivate the most. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. Once you're ready, open the eyes. Take your hands onto the sides. Now you want to gaze at your toes, your feet. Now take your feet hip width distance apart. Lift all of your toes. When you lift all of your toes, you feel every single part of your legs activated, yes? Imagine a block in the middle of your thigh. Squeeze it in so that your legs, your quads, your kneecaps are lifted. You can feel your glutes are engaged. With everything active on the legs, your core is strong too, yeah? Once you're ready, take your toes down, take your hands onto the side. Let's go find your Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, extend all of your hands up to the sky, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold down, Uttanasana, forward fold, soften the knees. Halfway lift, heart opens, let it lead you today. Exhale, release, fold down. Left foot steps back, left knee grounds down, spider fingers on the hands, roll the shoulders down and back. Lift the heart, gaze up as well. Exhale, look down, plant the palms, step the right foot back to your strong plank, your very first. Knees ground down, next breath, eyes of the elbows looking forward. Hips are still up, take your heart down, forehead or chin. And then slowly land back, low cobra, untuck the toes, maybe higher for today. And then slowly next breath, lands you back, downward facing dog. In for 3, 2, and 1. Gaze in between your hands, heels up, bend the knee, step the left foot forward beside the left thumb. Right knee grounds down, spider fingers. Lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, lift the heart. Exhale, surrender, Uttanasana, fold down. Root to rise, swing all of your hands, reach up to your sky, gaze follows the thumbs. Exhale, hands in prayer to the heart. And then slowly to the side, Samasthiti. One more round, just like that. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, fall down. Halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, to fold. Right foot steps back this time, right knee grounds down. Spider fingers on your hands, lift the heart. Exhale, step back to plank. Knees ground down, soften the heart down. Chin maybe grounded or just the forehead. Open up, low cobra or a little bit higher, untuck the toes. Exhale, meet you back, downward facing dog. In for 4, 3, last 2, you got this. And 1. Gaze in between the hands or a little bit farther to the top. Heels up, bend the knee, step, walk or hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fall down. Roots to rise, swing all of your hands, reach out to your sky. Exhale, lands you back to your heart. And then slowly to the side, Samasthiti. How are you? I hope you guys are good. We're warming you up so that when you do your animal flow later, you'll be all heated and you're just gonna move a lot. Let's go and find your flow for today. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale to fall down. Gently surrender. Notice how your hamstrings, your calves are so engaged. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let's go and find your place. Step, walk, hop, heads down, hands down. Find your curl, any kind of play you want. We're gonna do a way to find yourself in your downward facing dog. So for the advanced flowists who are here in my YouTube channel, this is your favorite part. Find your play or just step back to your downward facing dog. Open up the heart, land you back, downward facing dog. If you're still on your handstand, let's stay for 3, 2, and 1. Meet yourself back in your downward facing dog. Find your sweet vinyasa. And let's go and start your flow. Once you're ready, left leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Firm the inner thighs. And then slowly find your hip joint mandala. So hip is going to open to the left side. Maybe point the left toes, bend the left knee pointing to sky. You can look at the right side, say hello to your left tippy toes. Right heel will come up. Slowly come away forward. Left knee towards your heart. Gaze in between your hands. Step the left foot beside your left thumb. Right knee grounds down. Untuck the back toes. Let's rise on Vinyasa. Hands up and overhead. Yes. Right hip reaches forward. Left hip wraps at the back. Fingertips to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, ribs in. One more round. Lengthen, energize from the fingertips. Exhale, ribs in. Last one. Inhale. Maybe expose the heart. Exhale, take your hands down. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Extend the left leg. Flex the left foot to the face. Inhale to lengthen, heart opens. Exhale, option to fold down. Bend onto the elbows as you reach your heart, tugging towards the left toes. In for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Rebend onto the left knee. You're going to tuck the right toes, the back toes. Right knee will come up. Strong on the legs as you rise. High lunge. Big breath here. On your exhale, maybe take your back bend. Bend the elbows to the sides. Reaching the heart up as you bend the elbows to the ribs. And then let's go. Reach forward with your hands. Superman in front. And then let's go fly warrior 3. Shift your weight to the left foot. Extend the right leg to the back. Swing your hands wherever the right heel goes. Big breath here. Exhale, bend both knees. Swing your hands up and overhead. Knee to heart. Right knee bends. And then let's slowly take your figure 4. Parivrita Utkatasana, Ekapada Utkatasana. Right ankle on top of your left quad. Let's go and take a seat. Hands in prayer. Bend the hips. Bend the left knee. Notice where your drishti lies. Keep flexing the right foot. Right knee drops towards the floor. Last 2. And 1. Ground from the left heel. Lift your heart again. Knee comes with it. And then let's flow back. Warrior 3. Hands on airplane to the back of the mat. Very nice. Notice the breath. Inhale. On your exhale, super slow, we're going to bend the left knee as we step back to your high lunge. Step the ball of your right foot. Swing your hands up and overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. And then slowly extend the front leg. Extend your hands to the side. Half of a fold. Fold down, gaze at the left toes. And then slowly fold deep. Parvottanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, spider fingers on the hands. Exhale to fold down. One more halfway lift. This time, let's go find the strength of your left hip to lift the left leg up, 3-legged dog. And then let's go find Ekapada Chaturanga. Ripple forward, bend the elbows. I think this is your first Chaturanga of the day. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Very nice. In for 3, 2, and 1. Doing everything on the opposite side. Let's go. Right heel comes up, 3-legged dog. Press with all of your hands. Bend the right knee, hip joint mandala. Open the hip to the right side. Look at the left side. Find your right tippy toes. Lift the left heel. Make your way to the heart, right knee. Grounding in. Cave the back of the heart so that you make some space. And then slowly step the right foot beside the right thumb. Left knee grounds down. Untuck the back toes. Rise. Anjanyasana, hands up and overhead. Awesome. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, ribs in. Take your hips forward and down. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ribs in. Last one. You got this. Exhale, take your hands down. Half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. Point or flex the right toes. Up to you. Left hip reaches forward. Right hip reaches back. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, option to fold down. In for 3. This is your rest. 2. You got this. Last one. And then let's release. Rebend onto the right knee, step the right foot, tuck the left toes. Left knee will come up. And then slowly firm on the inner thighs as you rise. High lunge. Very nice. Inhale. On your exhale, take your back bend. Bend the elbows to the sides, reaching your heart. Maybe gaze up. And then Superman, flow your hands forward. Somewhat like a 45 degrees on the right quad. Let's go fly warrior three on this side. On this side, shift your weight to the right foot. Left leg flies. Hands to the back as well. Big breath here. Big breath out. Strong on the glutes. Bend both knees. Take it to the heart. Hands up and overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ekapada Utkatasana. Left ankle on your right quad, right knee. Slowly bend onto the hips, bend onto the right knee. Hands will come to a prayer towards your heart. Very nice. Big breath here. Big breath out. Release. Hands up and overhead. Knee to heart once more. And then slowly swing back. Warrior three. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the right knee, super, super slow, meeting you back to your high lunge. Step the ball of your left foot back, hands up and overhead. Once more, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus, take your back bend. Very nice. Extend your arms to the side, extend the front leg, halfway fold. Look at the right toes, fold down, Pavottanasana. Spider fingers on your hands. Halfway inhale, look forward, open the throat. Exhale, fold down, heart to the right knee. One more round, lengthen spider fingers. And then slowly, with the power of your right hip, lift the right leg, swing it up to the back. Find your three-legged dog. Ekapada Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Very nice. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Take two. And one. Very nice. Let's go to your plank. Heels up, ripple forward. Bend the knees to a hover. And then land the knees back to the ground. Untuck the toes. Make your way back to a seat. Take both of your hands towards the center and take both of them to the heart. Close the eyes for a few moments and nourish this warmth that you have cultivated in your practice. Notice where you are in your space right now. Notice the thoughts. Send love to each and every thought, any feeling, any emotion that may arise in every part of your practice without trying to change, fix, or manipulate them. But really acknowledge them one by one and see how the body reacts when you say, I see you, I acknowledge you. Soften the face, relax the shoulders. This is the power of your power Vinyasa flow. That in every opportunity to rise up to each challenge, you are there minding your breath and you are there noticing how you can honor your body. Do you want to go for more? Do you want to stay wherever you are staying? It's all up to you. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Let it go. Very nice. I think we have more time for a little bit of a flow. Yeah, just a little bit of a strength. Let's go. Take your hands forward. Tuck the toes. Lift your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Yeah? Let's go. Left leg lifts up. Three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Hip joint mandala. Lift the right heel. Take your left knee to the heart. And then towards the right side. Right heel will ground down. Extend the left foot to the right side. Outer edge plants down. Shift your weight to the left hand. Right hand reaches sky. Ground onto the outer edge of your left foot to lift the hip up. Right hand reaches forward. Expose the heart to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Look down. Take your right hand down parallel to your left. Right heel is going to come up. Rebend onto the left knee. Flip your dog. Step the left foot to the back. Ground on the outer edge of your right foot. Take your hips down first. Inhale. On your exhale, rise. Lift the heart, lift the hip. Left hand reaches forward. Gaze at the left thumb. Inhale here. And exhale. Slowly look down. Shift your weight to the right hand if it's not there yet. Ground onto the outer edge of your right foot. Not much weight on the left foot already. Slowly, whenever you're ready, lift it up. Left knee bends to the sky. Vashisthasana. If you have some more, victor fingers of your left foot, your left hand will ground onto big toe of your left foot. Extend it up. Inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly step the left foot, maybe with the bind, and forward. Ground onto the heel of the back leg. Let's go find bound triangle pose. Right hand reaches sky. And then slowly rebend onto the left knee, reverse your warrior. And then slowly come back. Extended side angle. Elbow to the quad or left hand beside the edge of your left foot. Right hand reaches sky or towards the front. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand down. Right heel will come up. Outer edge of your right foot once more. Left hand will wave up and around towards your back. Reverse Skandasana. Big breath. Big breath out. Release. Come back center. Frame the left foot with both of your hands. Lift the left leg up high. Ekapada Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Everything on the opposite side. Let's go. Right heel up. Inhale. Bend the right knee. Hip joint mandala. Left heel comes up. Right knee to the heart. Caving in. Core engage. Gently extend the right leg to the left side this time. Outer edge of your right foot plants down. Left heel grounds down. Shift your weight to the right hand. Left hand to sky. Or left hand forward. Bicep to ear. Inhale. Open up. Stay for the exhale. You got this. Look down. Step the left hand down parallel to your right. Lift the left heel. Bend the right knee. Flip your dog. Step the right foot to the back. Hips down first. Now you're looking at the back of your mat. Head up, hips up. On your next breath, right hand forward. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And then slowly release. You got this. Look at the left thumb first. Shift your weight to the left hand and the left foot. Soften the right foot. Lift it up once you're ready. Keep the bend. Or victor fingers of your right foot, right hand again. Right leg up. Vashisthasana. In for 3, 2, and 1. With control, step the right foot forward, maybe parallel to the left foot, left hand. Left heel grounds down. Triangle pose. Extend the right leg. Left hand to sky. Inhale here. And exhale. Gently release, left hand down, parallel to the right foot, rebend onto the right knee, left heel will come up. Right hand waves up and around towards the back. Left hip drops, hovers to the mat. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, soften the face. Come back center, frame the right foot with both of your hands. Swing up 3, legged dog, breathing in. Ekapada Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yes, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Ripple forward to your plank. Bend the knees to a hover. At the same time, land it down, untuck the toes. Take a seat and then slowly come back. Virasana, close the eyes. Settling into the final moments of our practice today. It's short but sweet and challenging. Just cultivating this yummy, yummy breath that you are in with right now. Notice the space. Notice the flow that you made. You were so awesome, honoring your body in your journey right now. Relaxing everything and find ease and alignment with what you're doing. Let's close your practice with a quick breathwork meditation here. So if I find this one really allowing me to release anything that feels heavy, anything that feels hard in my journey in life, and just allows me to reconnect back to my center. I'm gonna count 4 for an inhale, 7 of holding the breath, and 8 of an exhale. So you wanna go and be deep on that inhale so that you can hold long and exhale long. Whenever you're ready, drop the shoulders down, soften the face. Option to look forward or gaze towards the top of your mat. Soften the eyes or close the eyes if you feel safe wherever you're practicing. Whenever you're ready, inhale and exhale first. And then let's go. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more round. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One big inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Take both of your heart towards your heart center. Bow down as if gazing into your own heart. Come back to the intentions that you have set up for today's practice. Find this warmth that you have cultivated. I honor your light. I honor your truth. I honor your love. I honor your peace. I honor your beauty, everything that is within you, because it's also within me. Namaste. Open your eyes. And we're done. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. A little bit of a time for you to settle down in. We're going to do animal flow this time with, I'm going to put it there on the chat. It's at the Justin Lee Method. Feel free to follow, or please follow him on his YouTube channel. He does videos there as well. And of course, here in our humble space. If you have any question, now's the time to put them on your chat box. Let me know how your practice went. And yeah, that's good. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Thank you for being here. Again, animal flow in a few minutes. Please, let's see how are our comments coming in. Yeah. All right. Without further ado, let's have Justin here. There you go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Let me just get set up here. Usually it's not very good to put here, but I'll try. All right, so I'm pretty sure I'm guessing you're catching your breath right now, so take some time. We still have about 5 minutes, and we're going to use that time to maybe get to know each other, introduce to you what animal flow is, what the Justin Lee method is, and while we do that, if you can sit on your heels, on your ankles, it's going to do you some good. And maybe catch your breath, take some deep breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, nice and slowly and deeply. And maybe if your wrists are not warm yet, you can go ahead and clasp your hands together. Maybe fingers are pointing forward, and just flip them over and start rolling onto them while you're listening to the introduction. All right, so a little bit of introduction of myself. I am Justin. I am a level 3 personal trainer, or certified personal trainer. I am a level 1 certified animal flow instructor. And I usually teach my own methodology. It's revolving around strength and movement, because I believe that people need a balance between being able to move well and having strength to be able to have a really good quality of movement. And today we're going to be focusing on teaching animal flow, which is, if you haven't heard of animal flow before, it's a ground-based movement practice where our hands and feet are always on the ground, or most of it are on the ground. So if you're not used to loading your wrist, your shoulder, this might be quite intermediate class for you. If not, if you're used to it, then it could be a beginner class for you. All right. And normally it's an intensive class, but for today, since it's only a short 30 minutes class, we're gonna use the yoga class that you just did as a warm up, and just play around, move your body, and we're going to explore movement within ourselves. And you will notice that once we start moving, that you need to explore where you place the hand, where you place the foot, what feels good or what feels okay for you right now, and also start to reflect on are you lacking strength? Are you lacking mobility? Are you not breathing? All these things while we are moving. Maybe not right in there and then while you're doing it. Maybe later on you will start to have these kind of reflections after the practice. All right? What else? If you are joining now or you have joined the class before, you might want to take it nice and easy, or you can just look at the moves, practice it each individual moves at a time, and then eventually you can start to stitch them together, which creates what the animal flow is. You know, we start transitioning from one move to the next. All right? Okay. Yeah, so I guess that's it. And by the way, it's a dynamic movement. So if you are used to doing yoga, if you are used to doing a flow within your yoga mat, then this one will be a little bit of a different style that we're going to be going out, in and out of the yoga mat. So maybe if you need some cushion on your toes, on your ankles and knees, then yes, stay on your mat. But later on, once you get used to it, then you can start getting off the mat and you can move around a little bit. All right? And in case you are in a small space, we are going to try to move within our space, which is going to be going left and right, forward and back, and just adjust after if you feel like you don't have enough space. All right? What else? Yeah, just follow along, enjoy, play, and let's just move our body. All right? Maybe say good morning to your toes right now if you have been sitting down with me. Shake it off. I hope your wrists are feeling nice and warm. All right? And let's start the class. All right. So, we're going to find ourselves in our deep squat position. Okay, find your breath. If you're not used to going on a deep squat, you might have to find your appropriate feet placement. You might want to try to find your knee and toes pointing in the same direction. Maybe just wiggle around here for a moment. See if there's any pain or any adjustments that you need to make. So basically just finding your position, your perfect deep squat position. And congratulations, you have learned your first animal move, which is the ape. Yeah? Animal flow is comprised of 3 base movement patterns: the ape, the beast, and the crab. And today we are going through the ape position. Yeah? If you find that this is too hard to maintain, you can place your hand a little bit in front and maybe try to activate your lower back, press the feet down onto the ground so you can be nice and proud here. Good. All right. Now from here, we're going to proceed to some dynamic movements already. In animal flow, we have a call-out language so that when you meet or when you attend another animal flow class, you already understand or know the names of the moves, so you can always follow along according to the cues or the call-out of the instructor. All right? So from here, you're going to hear me say set ape, and that means you're going to find yourself on your deep squat position. Okay? The next one we're going to learn is what we call a lateral traveling ape. So it kind of looks something like this. Maybe you want to watch first what I'm going to do, and then we're going to move together. All right? So from your deep squat, we have something what we call pushing on the gas, and that means we're lifting the heel of the foot, shifting our weight towards our toes. And to activate our legs, you might want to bring your knees out, nice and proud chest, and find your balance here. All right? Then maybe sink down again. Go ahead and find yourself on pushing on the gas. and sitting down again. Good. Now from here, we're going to push in the gas. We're going to find our arms across the body, what we call cross body. Yep. And we're going to place the hands in front of us. All right. And we're going to try to shift our weight towards the front or the shoulders. You're going to start to feel now your arms and shoulders bearing your weight. Right? We're going to try to keep our knees low and shift our weight towards the wrist line. And if you can, you're going to slowly shift your weight back, pushing your weight back to your deep squat position. All right? You might want to try that on the other side. So pushing in the gas, cross body contact. Shift your weight towards the shoulders, shoulder forward load, knees low. Maybe you want to protract the back to keep your upper back engaged here, not just putting all the weight on your wrist. And shift your weight, push yourself back onto your deep squat. All right, good. Now from here, we're going to start to travel. First, going to the right side, yeah? So we're going to push on the gas. That's 1, 2, forward shoulder load or cross body contact. Now, from here, your weight should be all on your shoulders, or most of it is on your shoulders, so that your hips are nice and light. And from here, we're going to shift the toes, landing behind the other hand. Yeah? And from here, we're just going to, again, push ourselves back to our deep ape. We're going to do that towards the left side this time. So, pushing on the gas, cross body contact, forward shoulder load, nice and low, good, and hop. All right, now we're on the other side and push ourselves back to deep squat. Good. If you need to stand up a little bit, go ahead and shake those legs off, those knees, those ankles, wrists and shoulders. Good. We're going to try to do that maybe one more on each side just to familiarize where do we need to place the hand. How much weight do you put on your shoulders? How does it feel on your quads? Everything's going to be working. This is a full body workout. All right? Good. So now with the call out, we're going to start moving right and then left side. All right. So, set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 1, right side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, good. If you're good, you can go ahead and stand up. Do a shake and release the tension, or you can do it one more time with me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and welcome back. Shake, shake, shake. Good. So you already learned 2 moves today. We have about 3 or 4 moves later on, and then we're going to try to put them all together into one flow. Okay? So you've learned ape. We've learned lateral traveling ape version 1, which is low hip. Next is we're going to learn what we call a reaching lateral traveling ape. And it looks something like this. First, I'm going to go to my right side, so I'm creating some space here. Okay. Very, very similar to how we do our lateral traveling ape version 1. We're going to push on the gas, cross body contact, forward shoulder load, and then as we hop, we're going to try to keep this foot floating, reach as far as we can with our toes, shift our weight towards our heels, yeah, and then go find ourselves in a wide squat, nice and proud, hips low, and we're going to shift our weight towards the other side this time. Cross body contact again, pull this leg in, and hop, and find ourselves on our deep squat again. I'm going to do that one more time, going to the other direction. So push on the gas, cross body contact, do the hop, extend the foot, reach for the ground, shift your weight back, find yourself on your wide-legged squat, transfer to the other side, cross body contact again, still reaching, hop, and now you're back to your deep squat position. All right. Is that clear? If you have any questions, go ahead and place them on the comment section. I'll try to answer them all later at the end of the video. Shake, shake, shake. And take a deep breath. One more. Let's get ready. So we're going to try to do this one on each side, or if you're strong enough, you can try to do this twice on each side. All right. So set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 3. One stride, going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and hop. 6. All right. And 1. I hope you can still see me in the video. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. All right. How are you feeling? Shake, shake, shake those wrists, your shoulders if you're feeling tight already, or maybe extend the legs, open the hips. Shake, shake, shake. Let's do that one more round. And set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And going to the other side. Lateral traveling ape, version 3. One stride to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And set. All right. Shake, shake, shake. Good. So take a deep breath. Catch your breath. I'm going to catch my breath too. So as I've said, if you are new to this kind of movements, a ground-based movement, if your wrists are not used to it, your shoulders are not used to it, just practice maybe these 2 moves, maybe these 3 moves, and just keep going until you get comfortable and confident that you're able to transition, or keep following along and do this whole class again as many times as you need to. All right, good. So we're going to learn the next move. If that is your lateral traveling ape and your ape position, we're going to go to what we call a front step. And if you have done the power flow before this, it's very similar to a low lunge or a lizard lunge in yoga. So first, I'm going to find myself on your tabletop position, as you call it in yoga, but we call this the baby beast position in animal flow. From here, we're going to try to extend the leg and maybe shift our weight towards the hips or the ankles. All right. And for now, we're not going to be very strict about it. We're just going to try to find our right foot next to our right hand. Okay? Now I need to stretch out my leg a little bit so I can find my open front side of the body. Nothing is close on the hip, and I'm not very, very small here. I'm actually trying to expand my body. And if in the beginning this is very hard for you, you can try to keep your hands, both hands on the ground for now. Try to keep your chest proud, facing forward. Your hips are facing forward as well. And if you're more strong or stronger here, you can open up the right hand. Palm is facing forward. Elbows pulling back to open your chest. And this is what we call our front step. All right? You're going to place the hand again. Pull the foot back and either find yourself on your tabletop again or what we call a loaded beast later. I'm going to just try to demonstrate that facing you this time. So from your knees down, you're going to lift up the knees, land the foot outside the hand, not inside in yoga. We're actually outside this time. And find your expansion that you can be nice and long, nice and open, all on the front side of the body, all facing forward, squared up. Open up your palm, elbow pulling back, open the chest, nice and strong in the shoulder and the base foot here. All right, good. Land the hand, pull the feet back, and maybe find yourself on your tabletop again. And that's your front step. Find your breath if you've been doing it with me. And we're going to try to do that again, one on each side, just to ingrain that movement on how it feels to be in that position. And also maybe finding the right hand-foot placement where you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch, but not too much that you cannot breathe anymore. Okay? So, if you're with me, we're going to find ourselves on our loaded beast position. So, you're going to be on your heel, so like sitting on your heel, and your hands are be nice and long and trying to stay low on the ground. If not, you can just find yourself on your tabletop, and again, just wiggle around to find your position. All right, so set loaded beast here. We're going to plant the right foot, or what we call a right leg front step. Good. You can keep the both hands down, or open up the right hand facing forward. Open up everything in the front side of the body. Land the hand, pull the feet up, land back to your loaded beast position. And left side, left leg front step, left leg outside the left hand. Either both hands are down, trying to keep everything open in the front, or open up the hand, pull the elbow back, open the left chest here. Plant the hand, pull the leg back to your loaded beast position or tabletop position. All right, how is it so far? Shake, shake, shake. Take a breath. I hope you can hear me. This mic is moving around. Good. So that is the front step. We're going to try to do a kick through, which is coming from the front step position. All right. So if you're still resting, go ahead, catch your breath first. I'll demonstrate it, and then we'll do it together. All right. So again, setting up on our loaded beast or tabletop position, wherever you're coming from. We're going to do a right leg front step first. All right. So if you're doing this with me, or we're doing this animal flow specifically, we're going to be on our 3 points of contact right now. And I'm going to face you. You want to be strong on your foot and your hand and your foot, so that you can lift the back leg off the ground and be only on 2 points of contact. And also, as I was saying earlier, you need to find your appropriate hand and foot placement so that you have enough room, or what we call a window, that you can bring the leg through and find your way on a kick through. All right? So you need the space to kick through. And also, you want to be strong here and push the ground away so you have enough space from the ground up to your chest to bring your leg through the window. All right? And as you kick through, we're going to keep our hand now on our guarded position inside the knee. Leg is floating, pointing the toes, and knee is externally pointing outwards. All right? I'm going to do that again. From our loaded beast position, left leg front step, through. So you're going to do lift off, through the window, kick through, extend, guarded position, pull the leg back in, land the hand, place the foot, pull the other leg back, and back to your loaded beast position. All right. Ready to do it with me? Yes? No? All right, let's try. Now with my cue, we're going to count again 1, 2, 3, 4, and find ourselves on our front step through position. All right. Set loaded beast. Right leg front step. Through. Shift your weight. Through the window. Kick through. Point the toes. Externally rotate the knee. Hand in a guarded position inside the knee. Pull the leg in. Plant the hand. Shift the hips back. Plant the foot. Lift up the right foot. Back to your loaded beast position. Let's do that on the other side. Set loaded beast. Left leg front step. Through. Through the window. Kick through. Point the toes. Extend the knee. Externally rotate the knee. Hand in a guarded position. Find your strength here. And pull the leg in. Plant the hand. Shift the hips back. Plant the foot. Open. Shift the weight backwards to your loaded beast position. All right. And that's it. That's your front step and front step through. All right. How's your energy level so far? It's okay. It's a little bit confusing. Left, right, Where do you place the hand? Where do you place the foot? How expanded, how narrow you should be. These are all the exploration that I was talking about. And this is where the movement part comes in. It's not perfect. You don't have to be looking like me. You don't have to force your way through each movement position. It's really exploring how your body feels at the moment if you haven't done any mobility work or you're not very strong yet. You don't have the strength in these positions. It's okay. You're going to have to just play with it and go through with it that as per your level right now, as per your capacity right now. And eventually, if you keep doing this, if you keep practicing, you'll see that it starts to get more comfortable. You start to be more fluid in these motions. You don't even have to think about the coordination. All right. So, towards the last move for today, it's from the front step, from the front kick through. Instead of just stepping our leg back, we're going to try to pop ourselves back or jump ourselves back to an ape position. All right? So it kind of looks something like this. From our kick through position, yeah, we're going to try to, like a superhero landing, land the hand down as we shift our hips back and pull the leg back. Something like this. All right? So, yeah, it looks a little bit intimidating, but we're going to try to do it as slow as we can, but it's not going to work if it's very slow. So I'm going to do my best to demonstrate it for you. So from your front step through, we're going to pull the leg in. Hand lands down to the ground as your hips throw backwards. Yep, something like a rocking chair or a swing. And as I plant my hand, now I have some pushing power. I'm going to jump back and push myself back to an ape or a deep squat position. All right? Now, if that's too hard, you can try to first either plant the hand and jump to your deep squat position. And from here, you can just plant the hands first, shift your weight forward, and jump back. All right? You can try to do that again, maybe a couple of times. Plant the hand, pop to like a frog position or a frog jump. And then reversing that is the same motion that we're going to do. Plant the hand first. Make sure you're nice and strong on both hands, both shoulders. Protract around the back. Shift your weight forward to your shoulders and jump back. All right. So that's your pop to your ape position. Okay? Let's catch our breath here. If you've been doing this with me, maybe shake your wrists, your shoulders, release any tension that's been collecting. And in Animal Flow, we have what we call a wrist relief. Here you can place the back of the hands together. Elbows are about shoulder height. Press the hands together, elbows coming down, and feel that stretch on the top of your wrists. Maybe wiggle the fingers or move it around. See what feels good for you. Release any tension. And from here, we're going to try to piece them together. All right? We're going to really explore one at a time on how to transition from one move to the next. And it's okay if you don't get it immediately. You can watch the video over and over again. And the more you get better with each individual movements, the transition will also almost come naturally because you already know where to place the hand, where to place the foot, and how much space do you need, and maybe the coordination and balance part. All right, so if you're ready, I'm going to take the mat off now so it doesn't hinder our movement positioning. All right, and we're going to start on our deep squat position or ape. Okay, from our ape position, you're going to now hear me call it out. Set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 1 or low hip, right side. All right, now we're going to go to the left side. Lateral traveling ape, version 3 or reaching, one stride. Now, instead of completing the whole move as we were doing earlier, as we transition towards that foot, I'm going to plant my hand as if I'm doing my front step earlier. Notice the hip rotation here. My foot will also rotate. Plant the hand here. Now I'm on my front step position. And from here, I'm going to step through, just like we were doing earlier. From my kick through position, or step through position, we're going to do the pop to your ape and pull and shift your hips back together to your deep ape position. All right? So that's the whole flow. We're going to try to do that on the other side. And maybe with the remaining time that we have, try to practice the flow over and over again. Okay, doing it on the other side this time. I'm going to start here. Set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 1. To the left, one stride. Lateral traveling ape, version 3. To the right side. And transition to your front step. Through. And pop back to ape position. All right. How is it? Were you able to make it, or find yourself very confused where your foot and hand placement is? Can you pop back to your ape position? If you have any questions, put it all in the comments. I'll try to answer them later. Or feel free to DM me in my Instagram page. I'm going to mention it there on the chat box. All right, we have about less than 10 minutes now. Let's try to do maybe 2 or 3 more sets of this. And let's just play with it, okay? Don't be very hard on yourself. And just try to really explore how your hand placement or your movement is for today. Okay, let's set your ape position. And lateral traveling ape, version 1, towards the right. Lateral traveling ape, version 3, towards the left. As you shift your weight, we're going to find the hand placement, rotate, and expand. Find your front step position. Through. From your kick through position, pop back to ape. And now you're in ape position again. All right? So wherever you're facing, that's normal. We're not really facing the same direction at all times. And as I've said, we're going to be going to explore the movement outside of your yoga mat or within the confines of your space. If you're here, you can keep on going from this position. For me, I'm just going to shift facing you again so that you can see me. And set ape, lateral traveling ape, version 1, towards the left. Good. Lateral traveling ape, version 3, towards the right. Transition to front step and through. And pop back to ape position. Good. All right. Let's do it one more round. After a short break, shake it off. Make sure you're breathing. Without breath, we don't have energy, we don't have power. And you'll notice I'm not cueing the breath because it's more of a natural breathing. Where do you need to inhale? Where do you need to exhale? That's up to you. It's also part of the exploration of movement. All right? One more. Set ape. We're going to go to the right side this time. Inhale. Lateral traveling ape, version 1, towards the right. Lateral traveling ape, version 3, towards the left. As you're shifting, go ahead and find your hand placement. Open up to your front step, through. And pop back to a position. All right, let's do that. Going to the other side this time. And set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 1 to the left. Lateral traveling ape, version 3 to the right. And transition to your front step through. Pop back to ape position. All right, now you're back to your ape position. Good, shake it off. If you're done, if you feel like you've done enough, that's okay. You can practice this over and over again as many times as you want. But if you are still, maybe figuring out the movements and how to place the hand and everything, let's do it one more round together, and we'll proceed to the question and answer later on. All right, one more, maybe continuous this time, and try to focus on the movement instead of looking at the camera, so you can figure out more or be more in touch with your movement patterns. Okay, set ape. Lateral traveling ape, version 1 to the right. Lateral traveling ape, version 3 to the left. Find your high hip squat. Transition, right hand lands. Open up the front side of the body to your front step. Transition to your front step through. And pop back to your ape position. Push the ground away. All right, let's continue. Left side, lateral traveling ape, version 1. Lateral traveling ape, version 3, towards the right this time. To your front step. Through. And pop back to your ape position. Push your ground away. And now you should be back to your deep squat position or your ape position. All right. And that's it for today, guys. I think you should be sweating more than me right now if you've done both classes. That's okay. You did really well. And congratulations for your first Animal Flow class if this is your first time. Yeah, here's Rain, and we'll try to answer any questions here at the moment. No? All right.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you so much for flowing with us today again. And of course, thank you for celebrating with us on our second anniversary here in our humble space. If you're coming from outside the Philippines and you want to go here, just give us a DM, message us anytime, and of course, we'll guide you through your way going here. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment in your chat or at the comment section down below. We're gonna go and save this flow in this channel so that you can go and keep on coming back whenever you feel like you need it. Yeah, do you have anything to say? Yeah.
Yeah, we have online classes. We have one-on-one classes or personal training. If you have any specific yoga moves or poses that you want to do, or maybe any skill or strength that you want to achieve, we are open for one-on-one sessions. We also have online classes. We have our in-person classes here at Liwa Strength and Movement. And if you are from Philippines and you want to really develop a self-practice, we have our movement camps. One beginner, one intermediate every month. And yeah, feel free to come here in Liwa, maybe enjoy the beach at the same time, some sun, maybe surf also.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to do movement camps every month. So if you feel like you want to go here, probably this year, maybe next year, we'll be here to assist you and go ahead and somehow be with like-minded people who are also in the movement practice or who wants to begin their journey. Again, it's at Liwa Strength and Movement on Instagram. Messages there. And again, thank you so much for celebrating with us today.
Yeah, And maybe unbeknownst to all, Rain is almost hitting her monetization target, which is 4,000 hours. Hopefully, after this video, she's
Haha.
gonna be monetized, and yeah, and she deserves it. So, we'll see you guys. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, everyone.
Ciao.
Again, message us whenever